Welcome to Pembroke Memories podcast. I am Lance, or Jelly, or Prince, as most Pembroke people know me. And my co-host is Philip, or Any, or Neville, as most Pembroke people know him. And both of us are from Calbeck Avenue. Our mission on this podcast series is to explore how Pembroke, a small community in the Kingston 20 area, surrounded by Joesland, just across Washington Boulevard, Marvally, Trucks Garden, or Francis Land as I know it, Arlene Garden, Patrick City, just across the Sandy Gully, became the epicenter of football or soccer for some people in Jamaica in the early 1970s. Pembroke was also home of some of the most legendary musicians and entertainers of that era. I was still going to Pembroke Primary when every single Sunday a triple header was played at the original ball ground at the intersection of Calbeck Avenue, Pembroke Drive, now Kennel Drive. One morning match and two evening match was played to a capacity crowd. These teams, Patosi Rovers, Carawina, Asphalt, Covey, El Furto, and Dreads was joined by Marvally Uenden to play in the Pembroke Corner League football tournament. And every baller in Jamaica at the time wanted to play in a Pembroke Corner League to showcase them skills as the first officially organized Corner League football tournament in Jamaica. In this conversation, we hope to capture the memories of players, supporters, and any members of the Pembroke community, male or female, who want to come and share their stories. Your feedback and support will be greatly appreciated on whatever social media platform you might be listening, and thanks in advance. Go. Today is Tuesday, December 13, 2022. And welcome back to another conversation about Pembroke memories. Me, as usual, Prince, or Jelly, or Lance, as most Pembroke people know me. Joining me is my regular co-host, Philip, or Any Fowl, my bona fide from Calbeck Avenue. Also joining us as co-host today is a man we don't need no introduction to this conversation because he has been on as a guest and also as co-host several of these memorable Pembroke memories conversation. We have two co-hosts tonight because our guest is a well-known Pembroke legend. So we need all the help we can make to make sure we get all of the Pembroke story out of the special guest.
Milk him.
As I say, our guest is a Pembroke legend and him don't need no introduction. But in a true Pembroke memories fashion, we have to give our guest a proper introduction. Our guest moved to Pembroke in 1968 and lived around a Pembroke close. That's the one we run against the gully. Right across the Kennel Bridge, so. And although he lived at Pembroke in 1976, when he migrated, his legacy at Pembroke is well known. He played for Annandale United Ethiopian Kickers. He played for Covey. He was a prominent member of the Dreads football team, where no ballad was allowed when they played in the Pembroke Corner League. And as the first member of the Dreads, companion Pembroke members conversation, said, well, welcome this Rastafari on this program. I have to welcome him. He's a musician. Was worked the city with well-known household Jamaican singers such as Bob Marley, Dennis Brown, and Freddie McGregor, just to name a few. But without further ado, we're now going to further. We'll make the Dreads introduce himself, but we can get to them Pembroke memories. So we welcome the one and only Neville Napthali Downer. Neville, introduce yourself, my brother.
Well, this is Neville Downer. Livingstone. Some people know me as Neville Livingstone, like Bunny Wailer, Neville Livingston. Yeah. So I wanted to use that name as a musician. But anyway, I moved in Pembroke in 1968. And I lived there for a period until I migrated to the United States in 1978. Mm-hmm. I don't have much to say about my past nor my present, but whatever question is being asked, if I do remember, I will answer it.
Yeah, man. No
but foremost, I'd like to say, I'd like to give a minute of silence for quite a few people or persons that uplifted the standard of Pembroke football and so forth. So I'm going to call you a couple of names. A brother by the name of Tippy. He lived on Aqualita. A person named Tika who lived on Colbeck Avenue. Tenet Palmer, Bull Irie, and Ben, his brother.
Bogo Ben.
Yeah, another guy named Grantley come from down by Much. A guy called Howard Grant, that is Ashabu brother. A guy that live below Ashabu, name is Largo. A guy come from Lasquidette called Footy. A guy named Winston, who we know as Winnie. A guy named Jolly Hine, Bugsy, from Aqualita. Paul Acquard and his brother Riddler. Stumpy Judah. Bertie Dan. Paunchy and his brother Leroy. Fitzroy Thwaites. Danny Kidd. His name is Donald Dunkley.
Danny Reds, we know him as, yes.
And one female. Her name is Peggy DaCosta. I would leave her out. She was the female icon amongst us. And those people are all deceased.
Mm-hmm.
All those people are from Pembroke.
Yeah, man. I'm glad you call them out, Neville. I'm glad you call out the people, man. They have to tell them.
Yeah, no doubt, no doubt.
Okay. What we'll get tonight, man. Don't worry yourself. We're going to make the conversation flow. It's enough for yourself.
Yes. So that's about it. I want to give reverence to those people.
No, man. I'm glad you do that up front and call out them name. But make my coach them introduce themselves. Introduce yourself first, Andre. Reintroduce yourself.
Yes. Yes, Lance. Andre Taylor Danville. Pembroke from 1962 until 77 when I migrated. Most people know me as John. Some say Taylor D. But everything good. Happy to be back in another segment of Pembroke members, especially with the legendary Napthali. The man, the big. See?
Yeah, man. Thank you, Andrea. And Phil, reintroduce yourself, my brother.
Yes, my fellow co-hosts. Let me say a good night to you both and a good night to the special guest, Neville himself, Mr. Napthali. And I, as Jelly said, is Philip Enne, a.k.a. Enne Fowl from Colbeck Avenue. And I want to tell this brother, I say, no worry about where your memory, because once you start talk, trust and believe, things are going to come to you fluidly.
Memory just have a flow.
Yeah, man, I will look forward to that, brother, man. So, man, without further ado, let's get the ball rolling.
Yeah, man. Yeah. Yeah, so Neville, which way you prefer to call you? Napthali or Neville, or whichever one? Which one you prefer to call you?
Yeah. Generally, Neville Nap.
Neville Nap, all right. Neville
Nap, yeah.
Yeah, man, you say you moved from a Pembroke 1968. How old are you when you moved to Pembroke?
As old as I am right now.
That sounds like a woman answer.
Where's no age at all?
Then every man have female within him, you know.
I know.
You have two breasts?
Yeah.
Well,
okay.
The reason why I'm asking Neville, listen, man, I'm tell you why I'm asking you. In 1968, I want to know the age difference between you and I. In 1968, I was 6 years old. When you moved from a Pembroke. How old are you?
Yeah. I was about maybe 16, 17.
Yeah, man. So you're a big man for me then. That more I establish, you know. That you're elder for me, Rasta. That may I tell you. But that's why I establish you.
Hey, Prince.
Yeah.
I remember you, man. I remember you totally, man. You are a very handsome guy, man, and humble. I don't know if you get any uglier than you is right now, but...
Now, I get to know that, but that's behind the paid one. So, when we move from a Pembroke, what line of feel you have something to say?
I mean, I tell you, say, watch it.
Yeah, Neville, when you move from a Pembroke, which community you move from? What community that come from? Where that move from?
I moved from Jonestown, Madden Street.
Madden Street, okay.
Yeah.
So, what was the difference like between living in a Pembroke and living in Jonestown? What Pembroke feel like when you first come to Pembroke?
Well, the difference is, in Jonestown, you play marble in the gutter. and all that dirty water and everything didn't affect you. I would play football on the street with breadfruit that fall off neighbors' trees. When I come to Pembroke now, we play marble in the dirt and play with a real football. That is the difference.
A step up.
Yeah, more than a step up.
So what's some of the name of them you did have when you moved to Pembroke close? Because when me I talk earlier, I talk about the Grays them, Stephen and Carlton Gray, and Stephen died recently. Talk about some of the name of them who run a Pembroke close, where they live with. Well, live on your road, by your ends.
Well, not too much of them young guys used to live on Pembroke close, you know. I know a guy named, there were three brothers, Desmond and his two brothers. I don't remember them too clearly, but as they talk about that British lady that had them two sons, one was a soldier,
Stephen,
Carlton and, what's his name?
Stephen Gray.
Yes, Stephen and Carlton. I was very familiar with them, you know, but they were the only two other boys that live on that road.
Small road, Pembroke road.
Yeah.
Small road.
Yeah. No one else on that road played football.
So when you come up from Pembroke now, you say I play I run an Aqualita and Annandale, I play ball with man. What's some of the man who live on the road, on the ends now?
Well, the only road I really hung out at that time was on Annandale Avenue. And quite a few of them guys play football, but they didn't continue, you know.
Call out some of them name, man. Call some of them name, man.
Ashabu play football. A guy named Charlie Alvaranga, a guy named Anthony. And well, Kilo came in you know, he was a much younger guy, and Birdie was one of the individuals, and his brother, Mike. They played football, but you know, they weren't like the other guys. We were much older than they were.
Much older than them,
but there wasn't none of the guys who really stand out in football in Pembroke was living on Annandale Avenue. But on Annandale Avenue had the most young men. There's no other road in Pembroke that had so many young men. And so this guy named Raphael Moore, he was the manager for our time store technician department. And when he retired, next door to his house there was an empty house. And he decided that we should clean it up. And he had a table tennis board. So he set that table tennis board up. And we had guys like the Wall brothers.
At a ton down Phil and
Phil Wall, Ronald Wall, Dale, Boomy. Thunder is what? Thunder was Glenn Wall.
Glenn Wall, yeah. So much,
yeah. They all used to come over by Taggart.
Bonnie Taggart.
And what's his partner is another slim guy, man. But those guys were really into dancing. You know?
What you attack? The one used to keep what you attack?
No. Ray,
okay.
His name was Ray.
Yeah.
Those guys were really into parties and dancing, more, you know, not really, no football at that time. And they were very good table tennis players.
Yeah.
So Pembroke, all those guys on Annandale Avenue, from the bottom of Annandale Avenue straight up to the track that take you to the church.
Yeah, man, the track will run through.
Three boys living in one yard, three brothers, you know. So they're more interested in cricket. That was the thing. Cricket was the thing. And Prince Shelley that said as his fish tanks and so he was interested in that.
Yeah, my big time cricket.
And a guy called Sporty and Molo.
And what about
A
Bogle?
guy named Molo.
Yes, I remember.
I don't know if you know Molo.
Yeah, man, Molo used to run a Covey. I know exactly that. We suppose some
Yeah,
pace,
Molo was a
bowler.
pace bowler, and he was a good batsman also.
Yeah, man.
And he had 3 brothers living on Pembroke Drive. They were Indians. And
well, you remember
when he played cricket, Sonny, the older brother, his name was Sonny.
Yeah.
And his other brother, they got killed in Brooklyn.
Yeah.
Both of them got killed.
Yeah.
The same day, same night.
Yeah.
So the cricket.
Say, hold on, you're talking about cricket, Neville. You remember Mr. Bogle?
Yeah, Roderick Bogle.
Yeah, man, yeah.
He was very instrumental in that, so because he and Raphael Moore was 2 elder men, who tried to keep us in check,
A bigger man than feel yeah.
Very respectful individual. So they organize, cricket all the time, and every Sunday, and we go down and we play cricket.
Yeah.
So eventually, when the football started getting organized, they were the one who were instrumental in organizing Annandale United.
All right, talk about that team there then, because I never know about that team there. That's the first team.
Annandale United. We got. I was the captain of that side. I got so much 6 love that we'd be laughing every day.
Where it says I love school.
We never win a match.
Yeah.
Everybody, we get beaten left, right, and center because those guys weren't footballers.
Okay, that's you one of the ball up on the team.
I was the only individual, but the thing is, our goalkeeper, Raphael Moore, he was a person that he know Campbelltown and Almantown and those places. So he got us a goalkeeper. And that goalkeeper was what's his name again, man? Carl Dawkins, the singer. Well, Carl Dawkins, he played a couple of matches for us, and then he realized that, hey, them guys cannot play football, man. He exit. And then we got a guy called Earl Sutton. Earl Sutton was a very good goalkeeper, very vicious goalkeeper. But he was on the gay side. We never have any problem with that because we never know what it was about. And that guy was the guy who I introduced him to Junior Tucker.
Junior Tucker, you can see from Mercato. Yeah.
I introduced him to Junior Tucker, and one day I saw him marching in his suit, taking Junior Tucker to an audition. But basically, so after that, I hold
on, I'm transitioning to because when me remember you, I don't remember you. I don't feel remember this. First, remember you play for Covey, in the corner league, Tell me how you end up play for Covey now, and you live where on a Pembroke. How you end up play for Covey?
Well,
and what I'm asking this right away to you, because them time the Neville Napthali women was a big soul man. I play for Covey. So more you tell me how that work. Or you trying to talk about the Covey connection first, or you end up play for Covey and then but talk about that first, yeah.
Well, I knew Glenn from a place called Townmore Racecourse.
Okay. You know him from before Pembroke.
Yes, I know him. I know him from downtown, from Crossroad area.
Yeah.
So knowing him, I got to know Phil and Ronald.
Yeah.
So they know that I wasn't very active after Annandale, so they asked me to play on their side. And I and Phil started to do the T-shirts, the jersey, and that's how I got into Covey's.
And that time, Neville, them I live on Covey.
Yeah, they were living on Covey Avenue at that time.
Yeah. And that team, that Covey team, that Balance upon that team, too?
Yeah. Balance was in the defense. Yeah.
I remember that too. Yeah, man.
Yeah, balance is a player just like I, very determined,
Yeah, man, was a good centre half that man. And they move and go Harborview and they make him name big Harborview. But I did that the Mary him is original Pembroke man. So, yeah.
Yeah.
So how good was that COVID team? How good in the playing in the Ghana League?
Man, Covey was a real serious team, man.
Yeah,
Them guys could play, because when Ronald and Phil Thunder in the defense and Ronald and Phil play midfield and forward, they're very, very good players.
Yeah, man. I remember that.
They were very good, and they have a good combination, Taggart used to play, and what him laugh out the game.
Bonnie Taggart.
Bonnie Taggart used to laugh out the game, man. He wasn't that serious, dedicated,
to the ball.
Yeah. But I remember him. Also, Ray play a couple of games also. But I mean, Asphalt was another team to reckon with.
So hold on, let me talk about Asphalt.
Johnny,
Yeah, go ahead. Go ahead, yeah.
Yeah, never. Hear me want to know. How long after moving to Pembroke you get involved in the football?
And that's a good question. I couldn't just give you it right off the top. But I started
you
quite
come there
early,
when you're a
man.
teenager.
Quite early, yeah.
Yeah, can I come
Yeah.
I wasn't 19. I wasn't 20 years old when I got involved in
Ghana League.
in the Ghana League football game.
Okay, so you're settling real fast then. Yeah, because you come there. You come there when you're 16, but before you hit 20, you make a name for yourself. You do good.
I don't know if I make a name, but my mother give me the name before and I make it. So that was all good.
Hold on. So your mother and father still alive, Neville? Or them come up, them live at Pembroke?
My father, my father died in 2013.
2013, okay.
Yeah, my mother is still alive, living here in New York.
Okay, cool.
Condolences on the passing of Mr. Downer.
Yeah, definitely.
Give thanks.
Yeah. My old lady passed on 2016. Old man dead long time, 94, 28 years this year. So, we'll go through, yeah. So Neville, the COVID thing. No, I just say no. Remember, you played for COVID. 1 year play for COVID.
Yeah, I played 1 season with them.
And then now, I ask you about that transition. I ask it early, How did that transition go in? You from the biggest soul man, I become a Rastafari. I want to know how that works,
Yeah, transition to Celeste.
What inspired you to do that?
What inspired me?
Yeah, man.
Well, while living in Jonestown, I observed them Rastafarian come through with an ant cat and they would give children fruits and all that. Free. Meaning a lot of people would have to buy it.
Yeah.
While spending my holidays in Montego Bay, the neighborhood was like, hey, Blackheart man is around here, so watch it. They will throw a ball in front of you and you're going to see many roads and be careful the one where you go down. But after I come to Pembroke now, and I see some guys, I met a couple of guys on Annandale Avenue, 4 brothers. They were living about 100 yards from the corner of Annandale Avenue. Barrington, Carlton, Bob, and Junior. 4 brothers.
What was the last name, Neville?
2 of them is Dixon. They were of different father and so.
Yeah.
But we were friends, because they were indulgent smoking weed.
Yeah.
We can't say that, right?
Oh, yeah, man.
Come on, yeah.
What we're going at that, Neville? What's wrong with you?
So, anyway, through those guys, we had to go down to Spanish Town Road and we'd smoke chalice down there. One of the brothers had a barber shop down there. So they used to dress very well. And I they introduced me to a tailor. And this tailor was in Salt Lane.
Not a downtown.
Yes. And I checked the tailor quite a few times. And he make my pants, you know. You know, them Spanglers used to wear them pants straight, and you wonder where them guys, guys' pants make so good.
Straight like an arrow.
Yeah, man. So the guy, I got here and I say, his name is Sil. He was living across from Clarendonians. So
That are the group, the singing group.
Yeah, the singing group. I used to listen to them while I'm there, waiting for my garments to finish be hemmed up at the cuff, you know. So I went one day to get my pants, and I see Sil reading a Bible. And I say, Sil, I didn't know that Rasta read Bible. And him tell I that, we are saying Neville, man. I write us all of the knowledge they know. And him shut me up. And before Sil could have give me my pants, me gone home. Me leave my pants and jump on a bus, a 40 bus, coming to Pembroke. And I come back home. And I go straight away and pick up a Bible that I spit into. And I tear the page out and fling with that. I go back and I look for it and I take up this Bible and I start read. And I start read and I start read. My mother sent for a psychiatrist. Because my lunch, dinner and everything is still there.
Yeah.
And I don't touch that yet.
Yeah, man.
And I consume that book. I consume that book. So, after I consume that book, in those early days, I was affiliated with Tenet Palmer brother, which is Raymond Palmer.
Yeah, man.
Yeah,
Man.
A guy named...
For the record, them live 2 doors below me. I know them very well.
Yeah, Raymond Palmer. And a guy called Letman. And another guy that Letman far with.
Okay, big brother is Letman.
So, I saw Raymond making a move one day. And I said, Raymond, where you going? And him say, I'm going to Federation. I say, Federation? What is it? Him say, it's a Rasta meeting, man. And I say, all right. You want to come? I say, yeah, man. I don't have anything to do. And I accompany him. I hung around and thing. Wasn't too interesting. But that was it. 1 year after that, Stenet. I said, Stenet, where you going? On the same Patosi road, passing Roddy Mudman house.
Yeah.
And Stenet said, I'm going to Federation. And I said, yeah, don't have nothing to do. And I went with him. And since that day, I was a member of the 12th Tribe of Israel. I stayed with it until every meeting on the Sunday. I went to the meetings. And at that time, you know, the organization recommend that you read the Bible 1 chapter a day. So I was on that path of reading what they said is the Holy Bible, which is pure holy night. So I read it, and I read 1 chapter a day for 3.5 years, 2,700 verses. And I accomplished that. Well, living in America, I know there's a book that is to keep people passive. You know, it's just a certain amount of history, which is black people's history, as far as I'm concerned. Because there's nothing about the people who interpret it and write it. They are not in it.
No.
But our history as black people is in it. And that is my transition to the Rastafarian movements.
Yeah, powerful story.
When I start going to the meetings and so, then I start meeting, a Burton and that, okay. A Kuta acquired that, okay. And all these guys. So there was 2 brothers who was Sharon Tucker and Junior Tucker relatives. They were uncle to them. And these guys come from Greenwich Farm. They were gangsters. they got in a fight with Peter Xavier Stennett, and it's a crew from over on that side of Pembroke. And I was like the mediator right there, because Stennett said, but we don't know you, and Kuta said, but we don't know you, and there's a guy called Bugsy who used to play right back for Dread. He said, man, Neville, and so forth. And we all get together right there and then. And we squash everything. And then I start moving with them as Dreads. And all of us start locks in at the same time.
Yeah.
All of us had like a 1/4 inch of locks. Bertie, Stennett, Butterdan, Fitzroy, Twaits.
Hold on. Which one of them are Fitzroy?
Curry.
Yeah, Corey. Okay, I'm trying to remember Corey right name. Yeah.
It's so coincidental that his name is Fitzroy and he had Fitz.
Yeah, I never know that.
It destroy him, man.
Yeah, I never know him that.
It destroy him very bad.
I never know Fitz at all. He was the oldest one? Is he older than Pato or he younger than Pato?
I am not sure.
Okay.
No, I'm not sure.
Yeah. I think him younger than Pato, not really.
Yeah. No, go on, continue, Neville, because you have flow. Just go on, flow the issue.
Yeah.
I notice when them not say nothing, just have to make you go on talk, but go on, flow.
But one quick question. There is still a line to the Rastafarian faith, to the 12 tribe of Israel?
One quick answer. I'm going to have 9 feet of dreadlocks.
All right. Say no more.
let me just interject one thing, Napthali. I have to tell, I remember seeing Napthali at the 12 tribe headquarters on Farmers Boulevard in Queens, and hail him up as a man, one of the legends from Pembroke. And a couple weeks later, I was down in Jamaica and see Napthali. Them time there, him dread that him waist.
Yeah.
Neville Napthali cut him here at one point, and I look him dread down him knee. It's the fastest. I never see a man grow him dread as fast as Neville Napthali. I don't know what's the secret, but let me tell you something. If him say him have 9 feet, boy, when him question that.
Yeah.
This man here go like.
You know who remind me? You know Pranger, right?
Yeah,
Pranger dread them down to the ground, bro. And it's a 12 tribe man that Queens used to live to.
Yeah, man, Napthali and Pranger was always at the HQ together.
Pranger take years and years before him become a Rastafarian, man. We vibe him hard, man. We're not there next door to Bullairi. His house is next door to Bullairi.
Yeah, man, we know that. Mr. Garrett.
And him never really flex with it. Him never really flex with it at all. It take him a couple of years well.
But get into the program.
I remember Patos playing the dreads and Pranger with them big afro sit down on the side and say, boy, you see all them look a Rasta boy, them. And of course, it was interesting to see him as a Rasta man years later,
That's the power of the faith, my friend.
Listen, while I was playing football as a soldier, as a souls,
for Kofi,
even maybe then, you have people on the sideline. I mean, this guy named Grantley and Peter Towson, which is Panchy and Leroy younger brother.
Yeah.
And they have their sister named what is the name of their sister again?
I don't remember.
Audrey. Her name was Audrey.
And her brother George used to go Aloysius with me.
Okay. So Audrey and Grantley was a powerhouse couple. They were the only 2 male and female that was together, and I tell you, them say soul boy and this and fire and way, and I curse them bad.
Yeah.
Because, I somehow, I have this violent streak, because I grew up amongst some guys who was the spanglers from Matches Lane and all them kind of things.
I got to tell you, I lost your surroundings, because a jungle and I saw the thing run.
And you know, you can't you feel like you can't defend yourself, but if you get beaten, you go and go lay down.
Yeah, man.
And,
Well,
and
that's
take
speed,
hot
that's
water
speed.
and rub that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But and then you have a guy named Leo and Michael Pinedo's sister Sharon Pinedo as another power couple. None of us had a female more than them two guys at that time, you know.
So you don't talk about something, Neville, and why you get into that, because you say all on the side dread the one time. Whose idea was it for say why I could farm a team named the Dreads?
Well, the time when Dreads farm, you know, how Dreads really farm is when we hook up and I know them guys and them smoking chalice over in Francis Bush. Cause them time you have to go hide and all them kind of thing there.
Yeah, man.
We guys on Annandale Avenue used to go in Ashabu yard. Them have two big gigantic mango tree, and we always go into the mango tree and do that. So when I meet them guys now, like Bertie Dan and Kuta and Stennett and so forth, we go across in Francis Bush. And when we go over there, they be cooking some ital, you know, run boat.
Yeah. We know that, yeah.
And them playing a little football, but too much maca bush and all them kind of thing there, you know. And them say, hey, Neville, like how you live over so and thing, what, you know, think we could have go over there so and cut out them bush then? Well, I'm going to say, yeah, man, we can't do that. And so we decided one evening, we get cutlass and we start chop out the bottom part of the field, closest to Mike Rubin, that side of Pembroke Drive, where the bus turned for go back down.
Yeah.
And there was a female that I used to date. Her name was Shirley Patton. She saw us and thing and say, if you want to get some water and stuff, you know, you can she run her hose across there. And we start work on this field. Every evening Fitzroy Twaits come there and him said, come man, before the play, when we pick up all them stones there and all this and we clear it out and we clear out a little scrimmage. So in the evenings when we come, we were always there first. And all the other guys who wanted to play a little scrimmage, they started coming. And every evening it started getting wider and wider and wider. I definitely do not know who decided to organize Corner League, but Raphael Moore, he organized practice match with Annandale United. That is maybe one or two, the first football, you know, thing that went on that field.
A little competition, like, yeah.
Annandale get practice match right there.
Yeah.
I don't know when them guys organize it, but that is the most I remember from that. I can't tell you when that thing really organized fully, that all the teams come in together because...
Yeah, we'll get into that.
But
I'll find a person who would know that more than we, because I get to that.
Yeah.
No, you give them more than enough information, man. So the man must start on the
Jerry, I don't cut you. I know say Annandale did have a side.
Yeah,
yeah, man.
I had said that in an earlier interview, but because I did remember it.
Yeah, man. I know Annandale did have a side.
Yeah, Annandale had the first football side. The first.
Yeah, man.
So, but
Annandale was the first team.
You know, me I try to remember, though, Neville. Before Bert played for Dread, which team Bert used to play for? Which kind of league team?
Bertie Dan, I think he played for Covey.
That's something I figured to up a Covey music.
Yeah. Can live right there. He lived right there on Covey Avenue, close to Glen.
Yeah.
Close to the Wall Brothers.
Yeah.
And I think Maya started with Asphalt.
Maya used to play for Asphalt. Let me know. That I don't remember.
Yeah.
Road start, Maya used to play for Asphalt.
Yeah, because I used to live up on Pembroke Drive, top side of Hot Factory.
And Coaches used to play for Asphalt too.
Yeah. Paco play for Asphalt.
Who that?
And Fox play for Asphalt.
Yeah.
All those guys.
Mm-hmm.
Someone put up a photograph with most of those guys on the team. A real good football photograph. Skelly and Platty and a lot of guys on it.
Yeah.
That we're familiar with.
I don't see that photograph. Let me see me that post.
Yeah.
See me that post it. So yeah. Now man, you give some good issue there, Neville. Because one thing I want to ask you about in a guy, we made the talk earlier. Man, the shooting and the take place on the Anglesey.
Yeah.
Talk about that for me. Talk about it from your perspective where you know, because you're a bigger man than most of the men who come on. And that was a famous shootout happened on the Anglesey drive.
Well,
Liquor boy, tell me what happened as far as you're concerned, as far as you remember.
I met a guy on Aqualita. Them call him Brother B. Yeah, his parents had moved out and leave him in a big house up there. He alone was there. And when I met him, he wanted to smoke chalice all the time. So if you have the urban thing, he's ready. So we always check him.
Don't cut you. By them time, there much of the original chalice man in Pembroke. Johnny Munch.
But you know,
Johnny Munch was a trouble.
Me not cut you never, but I just talk about chalice. You never come on and stand at them, come lick the chalice and eat the mango tree, the mango tree.
Anywhere over there, man. Yeah, man.
Yeah, man. Because them used to burn it under the tree regular.
Bullary yard. All Pongo yard. All of them yard, they will lick chalice in, man.
Yeah, man. Because I'll tell you, man, Pembroke was like Rasta town. As far as I'm concerned. Yeah, man.
We made it that.
Yeah, man, no doubt.
I want to get back to the football thing because you know something about football.
Yeah.
What really sparked the whole football in Pembroke, you know, was the dreads, you know.
Mm-hmm.
Because every team wanted to play against the dread and beat them.
I'm mashing up.
Yeah, them always want to beat Dread.
Mm-hmm.
So even Carawina was organized to beat us. Because there was no other competition. The impetus and the drive that the other teams get coming to play against Dreads was the game.
When
they play,
why you think that? Why you think that everybody want to beat the Dreads? Why you think that happened at them time there?
Because you know, the Rastafarian thing wasn't that something you wanted to be with, you know. And we were different.
It's a social status thing.
Yeah, we were different. And you know, these guys, we don't socialize with them, and because we don't socialize certain way, and the things that we do are different.
See what you talked about earlier when you said about Black Heart, man, and so at that our parents used to tell us, Rasta man, Black Heart man, and them foolishness there. Yeah, and Rasta man, I deal with love and unity.
The best people, man, in Jamaica, man. If Jamaica,
man, without a doubt,
had given Rastafarians a open door to be educated and all that, Jamaica would be a better place today.
Well, true. But I'm going to insert something I said. I said earlier when you talk, say, you're there Johnstone and Rastafari and I come to and I give mango. My cousin, you know, him older than me, not as old as you. And him go work out England, you know. We talk to him this time, died last year. And I say, how did he develop the faith? And she said, yeah, him remember when we used to go country at Clarendon, when him hungry, is a Rastafari I feed him my food. Just like what you talk about, the love of Rastafari I have for the youth, them, you know.
Yeah,
humanity.
Humanity. Yeah. And that's all him get in love with the faith. And him locks maybe 9 foot like yours up until the time him dead. Same way.
The thing is, you know, everything about a Rastafarian is alright. We wear good shoes, we wear good pants, we wear good shirt, but it's when it reaches to your head. Mom and dad and everybody, no, we don't like that. That don't look right.
Yeah.
You know, it was offensive for talk to a dread.
Because them no want them neighbors see you like that.
Let me hear Andre. Go ahead, Andre.
With Rastafari was extra white teeth with the chew stick. Very, very always attending to the teeth, you know. So it was well groomed, except for the hair, which was a major faux pas when it comes to
Yeah,
parents.
man.
But who could take such a thing, man? Not even me would tolerate such thing with the hair looking like that. But what? Because people didn't understand what it is and what it was about. When I come into the United States and live in Queens, Jamaica, I go to Jamaica Avenue and cops telling me, what is that on your head, man? A fucking Medusa. And hey, listen, man, don't let me see you out here again, man. Don't come back out here. I go into store and I'm say, hey, where you going? I say, I'm here to shop. And say, we don't need your money, man. Get out. And yo, a guy come behind me and say, hey, don't shop in here, man. You know, it happens down in Manhattan. The guy tell me, get the fuck out, man. We don't need your money. I said, that's the way you talk to customers, man. He said, fuck you, man. You ain't no customer.
Gross ignorance.
In my face. Spit in my face.
Never.
Prince.
Well, I know me I hear you, man. So enough discrimination.
And
Rastafari got
that
you.
you know them pick up talk.
Him get knocked out, man. Him get knocked
Yeah,
out.
man, straight. You can never that.
You know, when
It
you
would
lift
be
your hand to the
straight.
sky, when you lift your hand to the sky, I say, Jesus,
Yeah.
Yeah.
and bring
Yeah.
him down, and you bring down Jesus, and deliver Jesus to him.
Yeah. Straight.
No.
Pull up.
Never.
Him run me down for about 100 yards.
But him can't
Yeah,
get
man.
you. Him can't get you. Him don't know how fast he was. Him know fast. Can't get you.
I
Yeah.
just ignorance, as
I-
me saying, my friend. Gross ignorance.
Yes. So
Yeah.
Look on the youth them today. Look on the youth them today.
everyone want to take on the personality.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, well,
man.
but I style them, I
I
style it,
don't
but
know. I
still,
don't
we
know. Some of them have to go hear them story where I talk about Neville. The foundation, man, I go
Man.
through them thing here. I know
When
you have
I
to go
look-
through.
When I look and I see how much Americans thought we had dreadlocks, man. But I know them, they're not Rastafarians. And
no, style
If
them,
they-
I style it, but still, they wouldn't even do that.
you cannot be a Rastafarian unless you come from Jamaica. I don't care who you is.
Yeah,
You cannot be a Rastafarian
yeah,
if you don't come from Jamaica. You have to have the roots. Your parents have to
Yeah.
be from here.
Yeah.
No white man or Chinese or who them is. You cannot be a
Yeah.
Rastafarian. Let me tell you what you can be. You can be a follower of Rastafarian. But you yourself cannot be a Rastaman.
yeah,
That is a thing come from Jamaica. That is like East Indian mango. You
Yeah.
understand? So I don't care what anyone wants to say. Then you can always wear locks, but if you don't come from Jamaica, you are not a Jamaican. You can be a Jamaican, an American can be a Jamaican, and you didn't come from Jamaica. Well, by paperwork, yes, you can, but you're not. So
Yeah.
I don't worry about that. If that is my interpretation, you know. I don't stop
I know
anyone
what you
from
ask
being
them, man. I
from
know what you
wearing
ask
locks and being what they are and do what they want. But
That's
straight
like
up,
that's like you have your kid born here and you tell people say that your kid are Jamaican.
him can't come here and say I'm American. Him can't do that. But him can't buy naturalization or what and him sign up
Yeah.
papers and be a citizen.
What am I saying, Jamaican? But go back to the football level. Guy that talk about football and you just say, oh, everybody want to beat up and would get distracted at talk about what they want. Talk about that. It sounds like you don't want to make a point about the football. Back to the football. Before you tell me about what's going on in the English League. I want to know what's going on there. So.
You did ask me about the shooting we're going down.
Yeah, man. Why you tell me about that, man? Yeah.
I want to finish up. So as I was saying, we go up to Brother B yard and we smoke on them with it. So you have a guy named Frank, Charlie T. Brother, Big Ed George from Anglesey Avenue, Big Ed George Him always come up the road because him know Bunny from before I came to Pembroke and them smoke chalice. So him come up with him guitar and thing and you know, him play some him strum him guitar and I'm there watching him and thing. We get to know each other and thing and gradually, you know, I mean months. So him invite me down to Anglesey Avenue. And him say there's a guy down there that him hook up with sometime and say Neville, you sound like you can sing like Dennis Brown, you know. Come join me and thing and we go down there and it's timer.
Old timer.
Yeah, old timer. We hook up with timer and thing. So that is how I used to come down to Anglesey Avenue. They had Soul House down there too. Came by 1 or 2 times. Couple of university guys used to be there. So while I was there, I had a couple of guys I know. I knew much because now we start purchase from much. And Prahl and a guy named Scrapper and Frank and couple of guys. All the tough guys them. A guy used to drive an Angler and a prefect car that him soup up named Panga. You know?
Tony
he was one of the main
guys.
guys.
Tony?
I don't know if it's Tony him name.
Feeling now my mind be attack me about Tony.
Man.
Tony Ariat. Yeah.
Yeah, guy, him fix him car nice man and him, you know. He had a soup up Angler.
I don't want to say music enough feel. Angler same used to name. That's I Panga as a Tony used to name I think. But yeah. But go ahead, Phil.
Yeah, I get to know them guys. So while knowing them, I know say that house there was owned by someone by the name of Iris King. You know? So too much guys was over there. I never want to enter the premises. So time I live just maybe about 3-4 doors down on the other side. So while I was there, I talking to one of them guys. And him just move and just say, like him say, Copper come. Yo, and him gone. And him gone over the yard. So when him go over the yard and thing, I'm never interested if him come back. I gone to the backyard and thing and we gonna chill out. And after a while, we hear like a barrage of shot just go off.
So hold on, before you're gonna further. The name we called a while ago, that had the legendary Copper.
Yeah, the legendary Copper.
I'm a figure that in Angelica, Anglesey used to harbor some dangerous man from out of port.
Continue, yeah.
His when name Shabba must have the same guy where carry him down. He was there too. So Prahl and Scrapper and Much and all them man, and Frank, all of them was over there. I could be over there.
Yeah.
But because I never like, you know, the atmosphere wasn't right. So I just jam with time and thing, and when the barrage shot go off, we get low and thing, and all kind of people are run up and down all over the place and thing. So when the shot them cool off and we see a pure police out there, about 40, 50 police, and cars start coming on the road now, come block off the road and all kind of madness. They might drag a man from over the Pembroke Drive, draw him back over there, him dead. And we get to find out, say right now, them track Copper come there and find the house. And man, when they look on the house, man, bullet hole like everything. So Much and Scrapper and Prahl and all them guys there, them get low, you know? All of them go prison. All of them get a big sentence. So when Much come back out and start him juggling again and Scrapper live up Aqualita up a brother bunny yard now, see a man who go burn chalice. Him and Ashabu have some argument one day on the play field and him draw him knife and give Ashabu about 4 slices, cut him up. Ashabu run. So me stand up and me talk to him like, hey, you see if a boy they do me that? Yo, the man come after me have to run, go my yard too. I'll take off, go my yard. I mean, it was kind of cool, you know.
Yeah.
That Scrapper did kind of cool. So anyway, Frank Frank and all of them come back from prison after getting out some 7, 8 years and them with it. I was standing on Annandale Avenue one night. You know the more party keep up Pembroke.
Yeah, house party. Near about
And and Frank and the next guy. This guy worked with Joe Gibbs.
Mm-hmm.
And my sister was like, she named Claudette Millicent. She started recording with Joe Gibbs. And this guy come from Marvelly. He was like the mediator, you know, he would come by the house and tell her when to come to studio and thing. So that is how I met him.
Mm-hmm.
But while standing across the street from this guy named Tony Rodney, Marva Rodney, house, which is Marva Rodney birthday party, 16th birthday party. This guy was French. His name was French. That cheese factory. He used to be a manager over there.
Mm-hmm. In front of where they theater
Yeah, on Boulevard.
Yeah, man, yeah, right at White House, yeah.
So he was very young.
Very
so
industrial.
He came over and telling me that, oh, this guy slapped him in his chest and whatever. And so this guy who used to come to my house, to my sister, and give her the information to go to the studio, he's from Marvelly.
But
and he's a rude boy.
By the way, Neville, your sister older or younger than you?
She's younger.
Younger, okay, all right, go ahead. Yeah, me that's what I know. Mm-hmm.
So this guy take it on to himself to go check him.
Mm-hmm.
So he went into the party. I see the guy walking behind him, coming back and cursing him. And him say, Neville, I soon come back. And him jump into the Angler. I don't know if Panga did drive the Angler. But when him come back, boy, the amount of man will come out of the Angler.
So which part him going to?
Him go down to Carowena.
I'm going to Carowena.
And pick up Frank, Much, Ray, couple other guys that I don't remember. And him go back into the party. And call out this. And where I stand, I could see him pat the guy on his shoulder. And the guy come out. And by the time the guy come out, the guy walking behind him. But the guy don't see that him unfolding a ratchet. And him just spin around and just push it straight. And the guy get it and run off, and Frank run him down, and I said to Dan French, hey, him dead. I gone home. And I go home. 6 in the morning. Dan French beat down my window. Neville, them I look for you, your weakness. I am gone. I witness nothing.
Yeah.
Only to find out that is the mayor from Montego Bay's son. So things get red hot.
Yeah.
Frank go back to prison. And this time they mash him up bad. And the other guy, him get 8 years to him, come back out. So I'm after man do 8 before and come back, come do 8 again. Almost 16 years of time life in prison and thing. So that was that incident.
Well, I never. You're smart or you're lucky, or you're both smart and lucky. Because 2 incidents that you're arguing now where you could have gone hell and you never end up there, so none at all.
Right. You escape a lot of judgment.
You have an instinct to avoid them thing there.
No, you see, a rat no holes if we're going to, you know.
Teach it, brother, teach it.
Yeah. You must know when it's danger, you know what hole you're running into.
Yeah.
You know, I see things like that and I just exit.
You step wide, yeah.
That is not part of me. For cut up man and them things there. I will fight to defend myself. And I will fight to defend my friend. But I wasn't that kind of person to take out a knife and stab somebody and no.
That my wound man and all them with it.
No.
You're not taking a life, you just a beat life.
Right.
Yeah, I will get my cutlass and slap a guy properly.
Yeah, man. Wake him up.
Yeah, of course.
Introduce him to the Bible.
That's how I start hang out at Annandale Avenue, you know.
Yeah.
As a matter of fact, I know I was younger than that, you know. I was about 15 years old at that age. For real. Because I started to do trade at Matilda's Corner.
Yeah.
I was doing refrigeration technician and air
Yeah.
conditioning. My father was a big boy at Condition Air Corporation with them called Carrier.
Yeah.
You know, Lawrence and all them cricketer guys used to come to my house, and when Ruan Kanai come to Jamaica and come visit all my father, and so my father was in like the third car when Garfield Sobers, one of them guys died.
Yeah.
So my father was
Smith.
involved.
Alice Smith.
Yeah.
Yeah, he was involved in cricket.
Oh, your phone man
Yeah.
father in a cricket.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay.
Big time.
Same day I live in England
So-
at the time.
So again, when you see danger, man, you must know.
You step far from it.
Don't hesitate to exit.
Yeah.
Remember-
Well, once
Yeah, go
once
ahead,
you're in a certain environment, you have to consider them things happening and look have your exit strategy in place.
Yeah,
When you go party, you have to expect certain things and you have to have an exit plan in place.
you have to know when the vibe that change and know when to exit. Yeah, you
Yeah, you have to know. Well, as a man, you have to know which hole to run through. Because you run through the wrong hole. You know, 6'6" and enough crying.
Mind them all we are talking about in a youth.
So never hold on. We'll go back to the football a little bit. What the best match you remember I played for the Dreads? One of the most not the best, the most memorable match you remember I played for the Dreads. One time tell me
The
about
most
that incident.
memorable match.
Yeah, go on.
A two memorable match, man.
Yeah, man, talk about them that day.
We play. Me and Lug a good friend, you know.
Yeah, man, I log them at Howard McDonald, and that is a foundation.
Yeah, because me know uncle from Jonestown.
And that, when write name again?
Patrick.
When
Patrick McDonald.
Patrick McDonald, thank you, Andre, yeah.
Yeah.
Log
Me know Lug from Jonestown.
Yeah, man, yeah, go ahead, yeah.
But me know Lug in Pembroke.
So look, so for the record, look, it all are younger than you, Neville, about the same age.
I think we're about the same age.
About the same age, okay, yeah, man, continue, yeah.
So me and him power and thing. But when it comes to football, him no skin up. Me and him and a friend, we never play football.
Yeah.
And put to the friendship thing.
Yeah.
And that guy come and sweep me.
Who, Lug?
Lug come and sweep me from back way. And I somersault back way and drop on my butt.
Yeah.
And I never know, say, it was so dangerous. I said, what you mean, sir? I could have dropped on my head back or something. As I said, that was memorable for me.
And Lug play for Patose.
Lug playing for Patose. Him and Pembroke in the centre.
Half. Yeah.
But him knows him play good football. You know, the man come and get my man. Ever since that,
It make you know what time of the day it is. It make you know what time of the day it is.
A guy will never come up behind me as long as I live again in football.
Yeah.
When that happened to me.
Then I wait, Nina.
Yeah. It make me know, say, hey, there's danger in it, you know?
Yeah.
You learn to protect yourself.
Yeah.
Yeah, I hear you.
And then, me and him ride. By weekend, him come check me and me and him ride out.
Okay.
Him ride a S90 and me ride a Z90 and we're going all over the place.
Yeah.
And I never know him using me as a decoy to cover his activities.
Mm.
I
You must school you.
Because, yeah. I went to his house one morning. And I said, look, what happened? Give me $10 and buy some gas, no, man. And look, so boy, I don't have no money, you know. I said, no, man, what happened? Give me $5. I said, I don't have no money. I said, all right. I go in a Bullary, and I jam with Bullary. We burn 2 chalice and thing. And here comes someone. Boy, pass log yard in and a pure police. Them take a stock. Them find $249,980.
But Yeah, you're supposed to
Do you know
know
what I'm
that.
saying?
Him never have no
Yo,
change, Neville. Him never
you
have no
say,
change.
man never have no change. Man not carry a dime.
So what I
The
never,
man was,
well I never, for the record, boy, I remember by that time they logged the sad locks.
no man, log never locks.
No,
No, yeah.
log never locks
Log
at that
Log never
never
time.
lock.
lock. No.
No.
Okay, log.
Log
Mm.
the locks on him there in New York, and he came home with the locks and cut it right
Yeah, I
after.
remember in blocks a little bit, right.
Okay, in New York.
Yes, and he came back home with the locks,
And then cut it off.
and then him cut it.
Well, so
Well,
Neville,
by that,
the man never have no change for gears, him say Andre. So
yeah. But anyway, my next memorable
football.
game
Yeah.
was with Asphalt.
Mm-hmm.
Now, I used to go to stadium and sit down in the pavilion and watch a major league match. Bobby Fire was playing for Real Mona.
Yeah.
And man, my admiration was for that guy. The guy is such a unique football player. The guy is so direct. Bobby Fire never kicked a wild ball yet.
Mm.
I don't know about that. He has never kicked a ball that don't go where it's supposed to go. The man is a real footballer. I don't know what position he was in the defense for Real Mona.
Mm-hmm.
So anyway, Pembroke playing, Macam, Doc,
Mm-hmm.
I think Balfour, one of them guys' name, and the jockey guy there, forget what his name.
Over Marvel, Kirkwood, Brown, and a jockey.
Couple guys was in the ass thing, and so we're playing against Asphalt. And I come up to the link and I get this two ball and I have the goal covered. And when I position and send it on to the ball, it's not the ball I kick, but it's Bobby Fire underneath his boots. Bobby Fire stamped me in step instead of going for the ball.
Yeah.
Instead of going for the ball, him stamp me in instep. Him go for my instep. Dirks was the referee. Dirks say, "Oh, the one that broke." And me just take that and spin round and, yo, we got to theater that night to watch a triple bill. And it started paying me. And I take my foot out. I take my foot out of my shoes. And by the time the movie finish, I can't put it back in there.
Swell up. Yeah. Man.
I couldn't ride my bike home. Somebody have to ride me come home. And I tell you, I got you agony with that.
Probably not playing a spikes too.
I come back and I tell Bobby Fire one day, after I now playing, I up on the sideline, I say, you see you, anytime I come back and play football, you done,
Yeah.
I tell you that.
You want him.
Oh. So Bulari was my sparring partner,
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because within the 12 tribes of Israel, we have a connection because Bulari born October and I born January.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. And Jacob wife, which is Rachel, have a handmaid where Jacob I go on sex and she have 2 children for him, which make up the 12 tribe of Israel, which is Dan and Naphtali. So Bulari is a Dan and me is a Naphtali.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
So we get along good. So through that now, Bulari in favor of me,
Mm-hmm.
My brethren that. We have good time together. I have photograph with me and him. And nobody else have no photograph with them and him.
Mm.
So Bobby fired up on the field one day. I go on some way and thing and him and Bulari get in a scuffle. And Bulari give him a neck hole. You know the underneath neck hole. Him head down, and Bulari have him lock.
Yeah.
And couple man a try pull them star and them couldn't pull. Cause Bulari is Bulari.
Yeah.
The man greasy and round.
Yeah, man, and strong too.
What? They know that me I tell you, man. Hold on, pam Bobby Fire neck, man. And when the man them really tell him, say Lego man and ring him and thing and hold on pan all him dread and stretch him head and them thing there. When Bulari Lego Bobby Fire drop and start flutter like a fowl. None of we don't know what to do. But the only man who thought of something was Butterdan. And Butterdan jump in him chest and start pump him up. And kind of get him revive. And I tell him, man, the man, you could have seen the man blood running in him face like he turned purple. And him walk
at the brink of death.
Yeah, him reach there, man.
Him go there and come
Yeah,
up.
man.
Tell him, man.
Yeah, man.
So hold on there. What Butter learn that skill from? You don't know.
Boy, I don't know where Butterdan learned that from, you know. Because I stand up there and I don't know nothing about that. I don't know what to do.
Chest compression.
Because if Bulari...
Yeah, go ahead, Neville.
If Bobby Fire did one fight Bulari and I win in the fight, would I get in it? Because, me did have it for him for give him something too.
Yeah.
Yeah. Because when him do to me, boy, I couldn't forgive him for that.
Yeah.
You shouldn't stamp me like that.
Yeah.
We are playing football.
Yeah.
Hey, I know say I play tough, you know, but I never kick a man foot, you know. Now try elbow a man and do. No, I play football. You have to get around me. And you don't hey, Chaplin, Maya, Bertidan, Cochise. You can ask when name. Macam. Ali McNabb. All of them with them car come. Macam will tell you, say Neville, don't take no chance with him. None of those guys I would have make pass because I was defending the integrity of the Rastafarians.
Yeah, man.
I go out there to defend the integrity of Rastafarians. No, you don't get where. You can't do it. You can't pass me. I do 100-yard sprint. I will run left you. And if I run you down, I'm going to catch you.
Yeah, man. I remember that to Neville say you're one of the fastest man on the place, man. I remember that.
So,
but may I ask you something, Neville? But I don't want to slip by. You know Butterdan real name? I remember it.
No, I don't remember his name.
I know, you know.
I'm still keep in contact to you know.
Okay, I have a brother in the same team with them. In there Jamaica, I'm there foreigner.
Yeah, I'm there fine. I think of Philadelphia I'm live.
Okay, because you know, say we have a song for Butter though. Yeah, man, we have a jingle for Butter, man. Remember one time the Jersey played Patose and Chaplin mash up Butter. And we were on a Quebec Avenue. Remember that I used to come on TV say, Butter isn't better anymore.
No,
Yeah.
no, I'm gonna kill for that, you know.
No, but Butter is cool. Butter used to walk past upon Quebec Avenue, you know. Butter is cool. And then, even Danny Reds, you call him name earlier, him not there, we don't know more, God rest his soul. He used to ride the bike past it. Because Danny Kid used to live up at Clydesdale, just a Vale way.
Yeah.
Let me tell you about Danny Kid.
Yeah.
You see Danny Kid I ride through all the while by himself.
Yeah.
Him had the first dreadlocks I ride through.
Yeah. 1 month of 50.
But you don't know same lose a screw. You wouldn't know that.
No, what do you mean? No.
Danny Kid get electrocuted and he was a different person from him get electrocuted.
What do you mean?
Oh,
What happened there, so? I don't follow. What do you mean?
Yeah, him get electrocuted. Him was swirling around some current catch him and shock him properly. Make him go hospital.
And him come back different.
Yeah. He was silent and funny. Him never used to talk to I and I. Him wasn't amongst us. Years after before him really start flex with it. But anyway, him come to foreign. Him play football too, you know. Him couldn't play. Him come down and practice and thing, but he wasn't a footballer. Him come to foreign and we're going to yell a session. And when me looked up, Spartacus brother named Picos live for Aqualita. Him buy a 175.
Yeah, them
And all the rest of man, them have S90 and Z90 and prong of him CB200 and all them thing there. And him get this 175, brand new, I'm going to tell him, say, yo, make me ride. Because I feel him bike him now 1 pillion. He say, no, man, me ride. I say, Picos, you see them man here? You can't follow them, The man them ride S90 and you have 175. And when we touch out a bull be here, him can't keep up. The man them reach a corner there and him there the next two. And me just sit down on the back of the bike and go and take it in because I can't bother tell him say, ride up, man, because the man not a rider. I mean, I tell you, we are going down on a slope. And Picos are go down the slope, but Picos, him a kind of rev up like, to catch up the man there, man. When him come down there, is a car parking at the road. And him just run right into the car, room. And me see him face, lick the car. And me see the blood will splash. And after me see that, all me know say, I in the sky may a drop. And by the time me realize I in the sky may a drop, it's down me coming. And me tell us, me drop on the car top and me drop between the barrier to go over in our precipice. To go over the precipice.
Yeah.
Me drop right in between that. I'm hold up on the concrete and steady myself. When me look, me see Stenita pulling him S90 off a ridge like. So the man them follow Stenita never realize about the road make a left.
Yeah.
Stenita go straight, but him pull up on the ridge. Then the kid gone right over. When me tell you, say almost about a 20 odd feet drop in my lord. I know the tree. The man them take out Danny Kid bike the next morning, When we circle around, because when you go down, you have to make a right turn. That place out of Bull Bay, everybody know it. It's a deep corner with turn.
It's like a
when you go
drop.
down, it makes
But just like I said, it's a dead man's corner.
Boy, I mean, I never certain name. And we said, Danny Kid, and all we call for him. Couldn't find him. Some man come in flashlight and go up in the bush there and go find him. Fall up him damage up, man. When me say the man damage up and him get a stone stick in him knee. In him knee, below him knee cup.
Damn.
And him never get rid of that. It couldn't heal. It could never heal.
Yeah.
When they take the stone out of it could never heal. And a man go up on the branches them and take out him bike and the damn bike start. Nothing wrong with the bike. Then the kid go to hospital, come to America and still couldn't fix that.
You know
the
what?
Next man,
them say St. Thomas and Wobia Parish.
the next man, while I'm on that point, the next crash we see is coming on Mullines Road. And when you come on Mullines Road, we see Stennett and Bugsy hug up, sit down. The two of them hug up one another on the ground in the street. A car man lick them down and run over them and gone. And we go and we try go move them. The man them cry. The man say, "Lego, no, can't pull them. Them two leg break in two different places." And Stennett foot come back. Bugsy, film foot never come back. He must have a right back. He must play right back for it. Jolly Iron, Anthony Jolly.
Yeah.
Live up. Him live in front Skelly. Aqualita. Yeah. I know Skelly brother from Jonestown. Victor. Him older brother. Yeah. So we put them people that come from Jonestown, Small little community too,
Yeah.
So
you talk about, hold on, you talk about crash and all them things then. I can't make you come on and talk about your brethren. And I lend the Pembroke and enough man come talk about this another day. Bullairy. What happened with Bullairy and a crash in front of the school?
Bullairy. Well, someone tell me that him borrowed the bike.
Well,
he never did for ride.
Bullairy knows to fix the bike, then he was a mechanic for the bike.
Yeah, Bullairy was our mechanic. Every man bike him fix and thing. Him work on a nice car and fix it up and all him with it. One of the first man amongst us that have a car. Well, what I know is that Bulairy, Pembroke drive, and feeling nice. There's a whole heap of pothole right there. Him a go through them, and the bike skid. Whole heap of sand. Him skid. A car coming down, and him skid, and the car run over him. Dig off him shoulder, dig off him forehead, broke him neck, and chamber him up. I was sitting up the drive, right there at the playfield. I was sitting on a column up there when a guy named Coast Guard ride a bicycle come up and said, Neville, him dead. And I said, who? And he said, Bulairy. Bertie Dan was sitting right there on his bike. Me and Bertie jump on the bike same time. Some go down there. And it was a drunken man stand up. A man that was drunk stand up there. Is him run over Bulairy and kill him.
Was a drunk driver lick him?
Yeah. Boy, we never like how him look. Me and Bertie, take him up out of the street. And I tell you, Prince, you can long out your tongue out of your mouth. But I tell you, say, you will never know how long a man's tongue is. Unless you seen Bulairy. The man tongue long out of him head so far. I couldn't believe, say, a man tongue come out so long. No. But anyway, I saw Bulairy died, man.
Yeah. And I know, so I'm going to cut you. The amount for years, me know a man tell me, say, a bike stand kill him right down in front of Pembroke Primary. I go around the corner by Miss Francis.
Straight road him depend. Right there in front of the school.
Yeah. I know that in front of the school, because with a patrol in front of the school.
Yeah, the claim that Phil, I also heard the claim that while Sima cut some dolly, the bike stand fell down.
Right,
and when them rock back to that side, it's like the bike get caught up with the stand. And
right there where he died, a lot of potholes was there. I mean, deep potholes.
Yeah, man.
We know that rough section.
And that was what he was avoiding. He was avoiding those holes. And because those holes were there, a lot of sand was right there too. So he skid right there. And the car came down on him. Unfortunately, the car was coming at that time.
Yeah. Well, that was one of the earlier man who gone way too soon, Ras. I tell you, Bulairy was well loved in a Pembroke community.
And the man could have ride.
Yeah.
The man could have ride.
Yeah.
Yeah, man, the man know machines, man. The man know machine, you know?
Yeah. I remember that, man. Never talk about car. Earlier when I hear that talk, you talk about, before, you have musical background now, you come and you talk about the musical equipment them way.
No, I don't have no musical background in I have my own background.
I will talk about that.
And my bone is in my back. I have a sternum and I have a backbone.
All right, well, let me ask you a question.
Anyway, Prince.
Yo, you put me on the spot, but it's all right. I'm nimble. Let me ask you a question different. Don't worry.
Yeah.
No, I say I'm not putting on the spot enough. The same guy.
Yeah, we see that, Jelly. I know you are doing.
I was listening to one of your podcasts, Prince.
Yeah.
I know what's his name again?
Peter Tolo.
Peter Tolo. I know them young guys good enough, but I can't remember them face.
Yeah.
Because I was a prominent person going down Carolina. Because one of my first baby mother lived in Carolina.
Yeah.
And Much was my good friend also.
Yeah.
And scientists and them guys further down I used to associate with.
Yeah. Yeah, so the question I'm ask, how you get involved in the music? Because in the introduction, we talk about the man where you go up on stage.
There was, as I tell you, Big George take me down to meet Timer.
Mm-hmm.
That was my first introduction to the thing. And then after that, there was a band at what is it? Blue Nile.
Yeah, yeah, man. Yeah, man.
Yeah, a band was upstairs, Blue Nile.
A band it up there, so never even know that.
Yeah. A band named Solid Foundation.
Yeah.
Was up there. And there was one member of the 12 tribe was up there playing in that band. And we had the privilege of going up there. By that time, I and Prango had the privilege. Prango used to cook at his house and carry food for them and so. I used to do it too. So that was the initiation. I used to get on the drums and Prango used to get on the bass and so, and then we switch around and so forth. But one evening after it all started from the football, While I was a major league football player, I got injured in stadium. I run down that boy named Keith Lattimore from in front the goal and go all the way back up to half line and take the ball from him. I wouldn't leave him alone. I come out the defense and run him down. And because he is a tall, Arthur Lattimore is a very tall guy. And Keith is a little shorter. I beat them up bad. Bad, man. The man who playing left back for Golden Aces, Neville. They need a defense. Come now. And them carry me out on a Saturday to play a tournament. 3 match in St. Mary. I will knock down the 3 match them and thing. Major League will start in the next 2 weeks. And I was training Golden Aces side because the Chinaman tell me, you can train the side for the match. And I say, yeah. And it's just running and exercise and so on. Yeah.
That keep it in your bag.
Yeah.
Keep it in father.
Yeah, keep it in father. Okay. He might control the team. Yeah, can keep you up.
Yeah. So when the first match, him give me the task, I'm going to throw it and thing. And not even considering that, hey, a captain do these things, I think because, just get a dread. Just want to spin the task. And then the second match, a guy named Eddie Amil tell me, hey Neville, they considering you to be the captain, I say, yeah. Never even go to my head either.
That was Amil from
and that
Calabar.
is how I became. I go back to Pembroke.
Was that Amil from Calabar, Neville?
Yes, Eddie Amil from Calabar. He was the captain at that time. And then demote him and give the dread. So, when Golden Aces versus Pembroke, the winning goal was kicked by Maya. Golden Aces get 2-1. It was a defender's goal. And I was the defender that the ball came off. I go back to Pembroke close and nobody see me for about 2 weeks.
For Golden Aces?
Pembroke.
Okay.
Nobody in Pembroke saw me because I was the laughing stock.
Yeah.
Well, you know what? I put in Colombia they come from because when I'm to Escobar, what?
Prince, defender's goal came off me from Maya.
Never remember the most famous defenders won a World Cup. 94 World Cup, when the Colombian man make a defender's goal and USA beat Colombia and the man go on back in my man argument, a man shot him.
Oh no.
Escobar the name, but go ahead.
Andres Escobar.
Yeah.
But I say, oh, wait till I catch them up a Golden Aces.
So hold on before we talk about that. That time the Granny Marshall upon the Golden Aces team.
Granny Marshall, Kipichin,
Yeah, man.
Romeo Taylor, all kind of people, all kind of good footballers.
Golden Aces team back, man. Yeah.
Yeah, man.
Some good footballer. So,
Jelly, a long stretch, Granny Marshall have with them,
Yeah, man, play for them. All of my big man play for them, man. Yeah.
He was not grandfather, he was a granny. That's how you know the long stretch was there.
Yeah, I really. So the nickname never come with no joking at all. I really a granny.
Yeah. So, anyway, when I get that injury in stadium, then I went home and I couldn't play football anymore because I can't run. Because this injury, I'll be walking and this injury just have me in mid-air like, hey.
Mm.
And I'm up in the air and can't come down.
Yeah.
So one evening I was going up Pembroke Drive and I saw Michael Pinedo and Dwells the Garden coming down Pembroke Drive.
Brother. Whippy younger brother.
I know Whippy from Grantham College. We went to school together.
Yeah, man. At the hard
And I know his brother. I know his brother that named Neville Garden from Jonestown. So you see what I'm saying? Oh, a lot of those people come from Jonestown.
Connection there.
Yeah. I met him in the race course. So when I see him in Pembroke, I know like everything is all right, you know, and I know his sister and all that.
Yeah.
So Paco and Michael Pinedo was going down the road.
Paco, Dwells the
Garden, yeah.
Yeah.
I said to him, hey, where are you going? I'm saying we're going we're the Mudman yard go discuss how to form a band. I don't have anywhere to go and I have a spliff and I want to sit down and burn it. So I go with them. And since I go with them, I don't move. I come there every rehearsal, every time I'm going to play, every night them say we're coming back Thursday night, we're coming back Wednesday night, we're coming back that night. I was there. Now, as I said, the band that was at Blue Nile, there was a guy that played bass and he was living in Patrick City. And he invited me to his house, you know, because he realized I wanted to learn. But when we get there and his mother saw me, she tell him, don't let me in because, you know, dreadlocks again. And him not dread yet. Yeah, him not dread yet. So anyway, him said, Neville, come back, come check me.
Yeah.
Him people him have a house over in Spanish Town and we can hang out over there. Him have a guitar and I must come and teach me for play. So I glad, man, I go over Spanish Town, man, and when I go there and I'm there and I say, what happened? You know, like a day or two after, what, where the guitar, the man, come the man. And so the man go in him room and thing and come back out with a piece of cardboard, looking like a guitar. I look at the man like, fuck is this, man? Yo! The man write all of the notes on a piece of cardboard and draw a 6-string pen and tell me if I study that. I leave him yard immediately, man. What that you do, man? You tell me about you have guitar and when me come now that you do.
I show you music lessons.
Sure.
Music I show you.
All right, me take it, you know. I'm leave. But when I go to my house, a Pembroke, me just paste it up on my wall. And every time I go into my house, me look upon it and me see it and thing. And anyway, the band I go on farm and so, you know. It's about, after a while, we realize the man them a story. All of the dreads them a story to America.
You mean them a run off?
Yes, man, dread a story, man. Man, I bring in passport and birth certificate and all kind of things and put picture in a passport and where. What you talk about? The whole away. If a man just a take off. Tenet, Bertidan, myself, Panchy, Leroy. If a man a take off. I we just come in America for about 2 years and come to BAM. By the 2 years of me and Panchy buy a guitar and me buy one and thing and we start practice and thing. Come home and when the band now transition to over Stumpy from Pembroke Drive.
That's a Thumper, brother.
No, Stumpy Judah.
Okay, yeah.
Stumpy Judah. Keith and Tex used to come on and thing and them way there. And Scotty and Lizzie.
Yeah.
Them would have passed through and all them kind of way there. And I see them guys there and me know Tex from Jonestown. So we have a little rapport right there. And we start learning music and practice. So this guy named Simon
Rochester.
come down there and him start. That is Ray and Tony Rochester.
Yeah, man. Yeah, me know that man. Me know that name there. Yeah.
Him start come around. Eventually him get a guitar and say, Neville, I have a guitar, you know. May go practice and thing. And me and him walk up to Evandale and Meadowbrook and all them place there and sit down in the park them and thing and we are learning out a little book and, you know, been at the banana farm and so forth and eventually we hooked up and start do some gigs, the band kind of farm, you know. Anthony Rochester, him get a saxophone from Sugar Minot and him just start practice, but him never relished the goings. Him never finish up his musical skill and thing. Ray, he had a little skill with guitars also, but him never really get into it neither. But Simon was totally interested. Simon is a dangerous lead guitarist now. You know? So, anyway, we are practicing and did and thing. And when we come back from foreign, my mother had a car. So she you know, she had given it to me and say, can we meet Paul Lawrence? Tugman.
As a car on him, I remember the name I never.
Yeah, him live on Chippenham.
Yeah, Tugman.
Yeah. So we it's like that's Sharon. We got married, you know, and having our first child and so. And I have a drum set and thing in my room and my guitar and my stereo and thing. And you know, I'm quite comfortable as a young guy, you know. Can drive out a car and take out my wife.
Cortina?
Yeah, the later model one them. Cortina XL.
Ford Cortina.
XL, yeah.
Yeah.
The model between the L and the L and the DXL.
When I see Ronnie I drive it to man.
Yeah.
Ronnie Bob.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Him the jealous bad of the car, man. Because he used to borrow it and mash it up and come back with it. Real. So Osmond Wallace, that Star Rockers. His him used to come to my house every Sunday. I would smoke weed.
Who that brother there?
You know Osmond Wallace, man, the Star Rockers, man.
Oh, no.
Yeah.
We ride the bike in a Rockers that sell records and them way there.
Okay.
Movie star.
Yeah.
Him live in Washington Garden.
Yeah, I think I know you're talking.
Yeah.
Which
him
band was he the drummer for, Neville?
Eh?
Which band was he drummer for? Okay. Which band did he play in?
I don't remember which band. Him was around Soul Syndicate all the time still. But he had a main band when he played, but I don't remember. But he's a very famous guy. He was one of the best drummers at that time.
Yeah, man, Osmond was a big time drummer, man. No doubt about it.
Then a movie star, man. I mean, one of the first man do a Jamaican movie, man.
Yes. And in the movie, I show everybody in bike. Him get a new ride.
Which movie?
Rockers.
Oh, okay.
So, that was the guy who used to come to my house and teach me how to play drums. So I used to learn in my drum set and all of that. So
a drum you end up playing more than Neville or guitar? Which one of them?
I was sort of more interested in drums at that time, but after I realized that guitar is a little bit more technical and it creates a vibes, you know, you can sing with it more than most guys who sing and can play guitar is much more intriguing than a guy who sit up behind a drum and play and sing.
Yeah.
So, you know.
So them days I just the guitar you mostly deal with.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I get initiated now. Now, being in the 12th tribe of Israel, I was about to do audition. But at that time, our band Imperial Heartbeat was it actually at the beginning of forming, you know. My song, Ancient Babylonian Empire, you're bound to fall, like Sodom and Gomorrah, bound to fall, like Samson for Delilah. Behold, the Lion of the tribe of Judah shall prevail, and open the books, Lion of the tribe of Judah. A night, I also have tenant here. But that was a song. Them did love it. Them couldn't stop playing it.
No,
I'll let me sing it, and I'm tired.
Yeah.
I'm say, all right, you can't stop now. The band wouldn't stop. And who? Say, all right. Them give me the band leadership. Come a foreign. Again. Ralston Briscoe could have fly out, come a America. Him never bring back a drumstick. Me see him, me give him $100, me give him a drum set and say, carry down this. To the band. And him carry it down. Come back in. Come to Obama, the man them scattered. Them not do nothing. Stumpy give me the key for him house. I'ma go in, I'ma call them in. No, me never call them in. Me have some other equipment now and me bring back. So when Ronnie carry Tolo go to my yard, go tell him say, you know, my first baby mother, Barbara Forbes, she was living next door to Dennis Brown on Sliping Road. When he goes to Central Branch School and I go to Shettle Park.
Yeah.
And we go to pick up that girl and drop her, and my school classmate, Barrington Black, that was his sister. And we walk, she was living on Sliping Road and we walked to school. So, on Pembroke Drive, after all that happening, the thing is, I call these guys now. A guy from Canada came to my house trying to date my sister. But he's like a promoter, like, you know. And he said to me, hey, Neville, all the time you're talking about you have band and what? Put your band together. We're going to resurrect Cornell Campbell. Cornell Campbell living in Duane Park. And so, I said, oh yeah, call the band them together. Call Simon, call Paco, call Michael Pinedo, and called a couple other guys. And we went down to Cornell Campbell house with the equipment. And we started practicing. And no, this is the first show we're getting, which is the Majestic Theatre on Spanish Town Road. That is where we're keeping this show. The guy keeping this show. So we had Prince Hala, Massive Dread, Michael Prophet, John Wayne, Pompidou, and some other artists. Yeah, and we did the show. Intermission come and went out to get some food and come back in. And Ken Booth was backstage cursing my musicians. Paco and Simon couldn't play his music. And I said, Ken Booth, what's going on, man? He said, oh, them can't. Well, you know, said, and that's how we did talk them time there, you know. Like, Ken Booth, what them? No, it wasn't like that. Maybe, I want to go on, Ken. Yo. And him say, boy, more on the show, you know, and them can't play with my music, you know. And I say, come, Ken, come, sit down. Where you want to do? Ken say, oh. When I was a boy, used to say that love. No, that's a wrong song. But that one, the other one. And then he did three songs. Moving away.
Yeah.
Yeah. So him do three songs, say, yeah, Ken, all right.
Lady with the starlight.
Yeah.
Without love, you just can't go on. Yeah. And Ken come on the show. And when Ken do him last song, Moving Away, and him a shuffle and a move away, the theater tear down. Ken win the show. Ken steal the show.
The time they Ken no boss it.
No man, Ken a big artist, man. We talk about all them tunes. That's some super song with me.
Yeah, man.
With me I grew up on and all them.
Yeah.
I grew up on them song there. So through me grew up on them now, I kind of did have the feel for them. You know, so by the time him sing them, I start feel the cards. I could have worked it out right away. Work out 3 of them, 1, 2, 3. Can come on the show and star it. Anyway, the show done in good favor. I will get some money and everything and return back to Pembroke, man, and put the equipment in a stumpy house now and get a race over that weekend. And I look for the man them coming back, and them this weekend come, them not coming back, and next weekend come, and them not coming back. Me I wonder what's going on here. I go check and find out, and I want to say, hey, Neville, them down a Russell Road, a rehearse with Abyssinians. I say, what? Ah, that sound good. Man, them are worse than Abyssinian. Well, me no it, but I feel good for them. So when me go down to Russell Road now, and go look where I go on, me see my drum set and my guitar and pin there and thing. And them a play with Abyssinians. But them start to look reluctant freely, you know? Something a go on. Figure it out and thing and say, oh, yo, I'm going to bring back the equipment uptown and thing. Only to find out that I never even see them again. Them bring back the equipment and me not hear nothing. You know, them the two check me again. Paco and Simon and so on, you know, them. And when I find out Prince, what's really going on, the man them gone on tour with Abyssinians. Then the man them change the band name to Abashanti. Paco change the band name to Abashanti. And then him change the band name again. Sugar Miner take over the band and it named Shanti. And I say, well, I'm doing good. When me come in a foreign now, I find out who was the drummer for the band, a guy named Danny Marshall. And Danny Marshall started tell me some things. So I get back in touch with Simon, and Simon has said to me, Neville, boy, I mean understand, you know. You are the guitarist and the singer, and we are touring all them things that you never did it. I mean understand what that. Only for find out, say, actually, you know when me play? The Black Theatre, from 125th Street, couple blocks away from the Apollo. Just like how Tolo say him play at the Paramount. Me never there too far from that. And we do the show at the Black Theatre. Me I tell you, you have to, when you reach them standard then, you know, say you're getting there. Make this beautiful video. And, you know, great things start happening. So the man them say, come, make we take photograph now and thing, and we're going to build up some package and Neville get the DVD ready, and we have enough live CD for put tonight and thing.
Yeah.
So one day the man them come and say, Neville, in our basement, you know, this same house that I'm in right now, I'm gonna bring down a TV, I'm gonna bring down a player, I'm gonna bring down the DVD and put it in. It wouldn't play because it was a 4-head compared to a 2-head. And anyway, we just turn off that and we go and enjoy the evening and put on the DVD. So anyway, times pass by and thing, and I get a 4-head now, and I start look for the DVD, and I search for the DVD. I have hundreds of DVD now. I'm search. I'm make sure say everything I'm search, I put it one place, that none of the anywhere scattered. If it ain't this, it's not here.
Yeah.
I mean, just give up hopes. I never find it. When my father and the guy we named Denver Morgan's heritage father, come in my house, come tell me, say, them come for listen my band. And from them come in, them don't stop dance. Dennis Brown, manager, said to me, blood clot Neville, you sing the tune them better than Dennis Brown. Yo. Anyway, you don't know no link. Line me up with a visa, no, man. Say, yo.
Right or left, Jelly, right or left.
Yo. I say, yeah, man, anytime I come back in, I line you up. And me just step. Father give me the departure tax, my taxi money and all them way, and I'm a fly out.
Yeah.
So when I come to America now, them call me Neville the devil, but me, the devil is a messenger. Remember this. Lucifer, Satan, and the devil are 3 messengers like Martin Luther King, Malcolm X, Khalid Muhammad. Messengers. Them carry the message. And you see what the man them do? Them depict them with a tail, 2 horns in them head. But you tell me what the devil ever do. You ever hear, him do something too. Him tell Jesus if he jump off, and Jesus no jump off. Eh? So Jesus never jump off. The devil can't convince for do anything. Nothing never go so. Adam and Eve said that she built buck up on the devil in the Garden of Eden. And them crawl up on her crawl up on him belly as a snake, a fair belly, him crawl up on and gear the snake. But people don't understand the whole thing of it. It's a black man. She seen at the tree. I wonder say, what that hung down there so? 9 inches. And she want a 9-inch there. And come talk foolishness about the devil. Make you do that and the devil. The devil in him. The devil in him and you can't see him. Devil never do nothing. They were angels. If they were fallen angels and they were God closest angels. Oh, you for talk about them man there. So people have the concept wrong. Them now look deep and know say is a Japhet nation do that for discourage all the way from even having any argument about Lucifer, the devil, or Satan. Then the words might sound away, but they were angels. If you look for angel, you see messenger. The definition, and if you look for the definition of messenger, you're going to see angel. So,
let me ask you something, Neville. What are some of the other musicians then when they live at Pembroke? They call someone name earlier where you know.
Me call some musician. Me and Hugh Mundell used to move in the last days before he died. He live at the corner of Annandale. He live in a Tony and Marva Rodney yard. About 3-4 house from that. You know, Pembroke have some little maid quarters in the back.
No, I never know that. Which part?
No, for Pembroke house, Pan Annandale Avenue have maid quarters, man.
3-bedroom house.
In the back.
I never know that. Yeah.
Yeah, man. Yeah, all Pan Pembroke drive too.
Yeah, the 3-bedroom house. Remember we talked about that earlier, yeah.
All right. Pan Pembroke drive. You have VP records them. They were Randy's. Miss Spot. Remember, see, a Chinese youth used to play football, the man. You don't remember him?
Which Chinese youth that you attack? And a gear truck you attack?
No. A Chinese youth before Gary Chuck used to live right up Pembroke Drive just to play football. And Christopher Chin used to come out and play too.
You know him attack, Andre?
Clive Chin.
Clive used to play football. And him sister named Beverly.
Yeah.
Me used to be at them gate. I try date her. When you stand up at Fair Gate and look back down Pembroke Drive, where the bus turned to come up to go to the terminus. Jimmy Riley used to live right down there too.
Love and devotion.
Yeah, Taurus Riley's father used to live right there. Another icon. And another icon is a guy named Robert Livingston. Right behind the goalpost on Pembroke Drive. Over which part we hang out. A guy, you know Lizzie Stylistic?
Yeah, man.
Lizzie Stylistic. I can't remember the song where I'm doing now. Lizzie Stylistic, him and Scotty. Scotty do a hit, and Lizzie do a hit too. And Dennis Al Capone. All of them used to write at, that first road before you reach Patosi Corner there. Where Prawl, Liquor Prawl, Beanie Paul. Cardiffal, right there. Right beside the Prawl them, somewhere right there so. Lizzie Stylistic and Scotty, Dennis Al Capone, Pat Satchmo. All them guys used to write there so. So those are those 4 people that surround the field right there were the only people you guys didn't remember. Randy's people them.
You talk about later on VP Records.
It's VP Records now on Jamaica Avenue.
Yeah, man.
Worldwide distributor. They're the number one.
And Randy.
Yeah, they were Randy's downtown before.
Which part? Yeah. Talk about?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
So which part of Pembroke them used to live?
Oh.
Randy and Patsy.
Right there at when the bus come up from Calbeck and they're gonna make the turn come around again to go to the terminus. That left turn.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. I'm going to tell you straight up. You see the community field?
Yeah, the community center.
community center. They are the first house right there on Pembroke Drive.
Okay.
Oh, so the house right after the community center.
Right. That's their house. That's my spot house. That's where they were living.
Okay.
Nice.
When you talk about legend, them are the legend.
Yeah, man, I just say.
The legend
I think last year them honor Miss Patty, you know.
That are the legend for the musical thing we're going to Pembroke. No care you can talk about VP Records, Randy's,
Dennis used to live on Angle Seat, you know, with the money. Yeah.
Yeah. I remember those days. Dennis Brown, I yeah, we used to check Dennis Brown. When him live at Dwayne Park, and then he moved to Forest Hill Gardens. And when he moved up there, I hope a gangster start check him. I stop checking them time then. But we actually, as I say, we walked to school together, you know. And when I started music and thing, I used to go to his house in Dwayne Park. He was playing guitar, but I mean, just doing rhythm, not knowing rhythm and lead, but him just play strum chords, you know, I would sing along, and him kind of orchestrate songs for me too, you know. And me and Timer used to go there, and a guy named Basil Gale who formed a group named the Visionaries. Have a lot of beautiful songs in the United States. He died though. Yeah, Basil Gale died. Timer died. Dennis died. Yeah.
Yeah, that was a sad day.
Yeah, man. Many. I tell you, I can tell you my history. I associate with Bob Marley. I play so much football with Bob Marley. I laugh half time till I fall. Because, you know, so our dreadlock side bring Alan Cole to Pembroke Hall.
Tell me about that. How did it go?
Yeah, we know Alan through the 12 Tribe of Israel. And we invite him to come and play on our side, and he came and play a couple of matches for us.
Yeah.
And then him involve Alan Isaacs to come in. Alan Isaacs come in and
That are the MP.
Yeah, them call me in. Him go and give me some gears and some money. And them take my photo, take a picture with me, him, Fitzroy Tweets, the manager, which is Pato Tweets' brother. And the photograph, then I don't know some people, you know. Them come to me and tell me, say, oh, you play for Boystone, I play for Tivoli Gardens, you know. And we kind of get bummy, you know. Politics thing I suck me in, you know.
Yeah.
All right, now, me just borrow a man passport and fly away, you know.
Yeah.
Me just borrow a man passport and fly away.
You just leave the fire, the room I get too hot.
Yes, ma'am. Not boy, the room get hot till it blaze because after me fly away.
It was a powerful team still. Cause me I tell you, say a 3 team I love to play. Them one another. A Patu say Carwina and Jeds.
If Jed's not playing, I'm telling you, I watch all the match them if I'm not playing. And only when Jed is playing, the whole surrounding is full. Because people want to see the Dreads lose, or people want to see the Dreads win. And them just want to see the performance of the players them. You know? But from music to that, I'm going to go back to music, you know.
Yeah.
In my yard big. And the drum never sound right. And I tell the guy who playing drum, say, hey, the drum not sound right, man. What? You never tune it. And him say, I don't know if you tune it. You can't tune it. I'm going to say, yeah, man. So I sit down run it and start tune it up for him and tune it up. And all I can hear is somebody say, yeah, see the real drummer here, the real drummer there now, you know. Yeah, man, the real drummer, where, and one of the artists them come back and the show start over. And right now, the amount of juice the man them buy me right now, couldn't manage it. Left them. So, when we go back in the Waterhouse, I get famous. And a guy named Glenn Jenkins, him have a brother named Earl Jenkins. Earl Jenkins is the producer for a song called Baba Boom 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 Festival Boom. Yeah, Earl Jenkins make that in him house. And it hit as a #1 festival song. So Glenn, he was a good singer. He was about to be the lead vocalist for Black Uhuru when Michael Rose left it. So Glenn took me to a same one. Come, Neville, walk with me. We go check the youth out. His name Noel. I will go check Noel. And Noel come out to him house with a little Casio. And him say, yeah man, yeah dread man, I want to learn to play and thing and way and him say, yeah man, my little Casio and him turn on the demo. Bongo dongo 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 dong dong dongo 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 dong dong. And that was the demo in the little Casio recorder.
Let me ask you something, Neville.
Those and patch them up. Him carry them up to a guy that job are years. Cause to my dread to them know so them wouldn't get it. So it was a person named China Smith, Earl China Smith. Him is the proprietor for High Times down at Victoria Pier. He had his business. He managed all of them guys. Half Pint, Wayne Smith, Junior Reed, Muta Baruka, just the Congos. Him was Bob Marley guitarist. And the man take on to me. The man like me. Him just walk straight to me and say, Dread, are you a carrier? Say, yeah. Say, carry me downtown. Carry him downtown. Him say, wait for me. Carry him uptown. So wait for me. And him have me all day waiting on him. And I'm vexed, because I want to go about my business, I never have no such a taxi business running, Just listen to the man where I work with. And the man have me until midnight. And when the night done right now, the man peel me off, And I never have to go back to work for the whole week, So, me and Rachel, him say, oh, check me tomorrow. Pick him up, drop him off and thing, and him do him thing, and him say, check me tomorrow. Till him do him have to tell me if check him tomorrow. Me for just know, say, come for the boss, and me carry the boss, go work. So, the boss inside the house one morning, while I was there, and I'm sitting out on his veranda, them don't make anybody come in the house. But him have a guy named Devon Russell. I won't give you back your bum ball. I won't give you back your bum ball. Remember when we used to play on the playfield? Do you know that song?
Bum ball.
Red Bum Ball. Look up them tune, man. Him name Devon Russell. $1 million hit. He was in there singing. He was working on a song by the Techniques called Been Good Friends. If you don't know the song, it said, all these years we have been good friends, lives together in the same neighborhood all at once. Can't believe there's so much to realize. You have to know that song. It's a Technique song. And I'm singing a song, Born to Love You.
Yeah.
And I am outside singing along while he was in there practicing the guy with the guitar. And I hear the sound coming close to the veranda and him come outside and him playing. And him say, Neville, you know that song? And I say, yeah. And him say, go and sing it. I'ma sing it. And him start playing guitar and him start laugh. I'm in an argument with him. Me not check myself nothing. So I took him to work. And I was going back for him. And while going to Spanish Town Road, I meet up this guy who was a manager in High Times Town named Bertram Brown. Bertram flagged me down and say, you not go in the studio? I said, no. He said, the man them a talk about you. Every entity out there come up with, hey, anyone want to deal with any outside artist and this and that, you know, and Ray, we not deal with, you know. Imagine. I carry time up on my bike. That was one of the episodes, them that try to control my life, you know. I was the opening act when 12 Tribe went on the road. Judy Mowat, them said, Judy Mowat, the best female, come up. Fred Locks, the best vocalist, the best male vocalist in 12 Tribe, come up. And them asked the music body, so who are going to make open the show? And them said, Neville Downer. Because no guy could have danced like me. Because when Phil Wall and them guy there and Taggart and Ray come and we buck up at the party them in a Pembroke and pure that go on shuffling. You see me I say?
Yeah, who can
So the dancing thing come in. So I could perform. And I was a soccer player. I had energy. You know? So that was, and I started up the 12 Tribe music in America. And a white man who controlled that, him exclude me. Larry Curtis. Them rub me out of the music. Yeah. Rub me out of 12 Tribe music in America. After I started it for them. I used to be the chief musician, audition all the artists them, teach them how to sing them song. Or some guy I take him and train him from nothing. But as I was going back now to meeting Noel and we go to studio mix and created that Slang Tank song. I borrowed a drum machine from Chinnasimit to keep us in time. And that is how Slang Tank came along. For Wayne Simit.
Noel Davey.
Eh?
Noel Davey.
Noel Davey, yeah. Yeah. That is where, yeah, if I never carry him to studio mix, there would be no Slang Tank. There would be no dancehall where Vibe Cartel and Mavado and all them guys that can jump onto. So I'm not saying I created it, but I was the nucleus.
Yeah.
I was the nucleus. I organized them too, and we played. I have recordings of it. I have recordings of those demo that we did on cassette. I have recordings of Tipper Tone Hi-Fi, VJ the Dubmaster, Black Star, Black Harmony, Black Arrows, other Tubbies. I never record jammies because it was never in our class and so forth. But all the great sounds, Sir George the Atomic, all the sounds that you guys may not know that created Jamaica music and all it strong, I have them recorded on cassette. And it ain't no joke. I have so many Jalove cassette that I recorded when Jalove was not recording. By the time I say I stopped record, there was like 20, 30 people coming in every dance with recording tape. And you know who started that? That boy that named Anthony Jolly of Aqualita. The second person I see with a recorder with that record was Fitzroy Thwaites. So all of that comes from just being around those music, and we guys ride out because we have bike. All of us ride out at nights going to some session somewhere, listening to all those sound system. But I got my hand on a recorder at those early stage, and I recorded everything. So Sunday morning, after Saturday night dance, would be at Mike Rubin's house. His parents had left him alone with that house. So we could hook up there and play back, do the playback. I mean, very good recordings. So Robert Livingston was next door to him. He would be listening all those things Sunday morning that we used to play. So that is where that slang thing come from. Until it developed the whole music thing of dancehall. Yeah, man. Undoubtedly true, man. So I'm telling you.
Let me ask you something, Neville. You remember Pembroke? Which one you remember more, the music or the football?
Boy, I get so much beating in the music that's me not to remember it for Pembroke, you know, but the football. The football. If we talk about football, we have to talk about the goalkeepers. Then we have to talk about the defense. You know, the people who were who was the defenders of the teams. And then we can go to the link man or the forwards. The man that will play forward. But yeah, my admiration for in the football and my team or in any other team, I admire Pembroke. I admire that guy. That guy was a footballer. I admire Bobby Fire before we expel him from school. Pregs, we have to look in the defense. You know? Punkinani, yeah. The rest of the world, when a guy named Ita used to play, Ita was one magician. When name Chaplin. I play Chaplin hard, man. I play Chaplin hard. I shield it from Chaplin. That Chaplin couldn't do nothing more than start kick me. I just never look upon him. I just catch him like you ain't doing nothing yet, man. Yeah. I tell you. You see them kick the way him give me? It make my big toe from my right foot swell up sometime.
Yeah, man.
The blood vessels and the muscle where him kick me. Chaplin foot at 2 times my own, you know. I stand for him when he was kicking, you know. I can't get the ball, you know. But he was a good player. Balf. When it come to my side, one person I admire upon my football side, you know.
So
Cochise. Courtney Monroe. Yeah. Courtney Monroe is an exclusive footballer. That boy there. Yeah. That boy there. You never see that boy kick no ball up in the air yet. Any ball coming at the ear, him kill it. Any ball come in the ear against Cochise, man, Courtney Monroe. You so wonder how that boy is so. Yo, I'm play against Maya, man, and Maya cry, man. Maya say, oh, you play so. Oh, you play so. The next man who I play against, Devon Lewis. Devon Lewis from Boystown. Hey, Chad, how you play so? You see the next ball, if you touch the next ball, I'm kicking him. And Eddie Amil and Deuce, you play left back. Run come hold me and say, no, man, just play the game, man, because them know, say, we have them, man, we have them, Neville, man. Buck up Devon Lewis over Brook Valley and play him same way. You know, hey, Dread, hey, don't play me so, you know. Yeah, he said, Devon, what you want? You want just run, man. Them time there, him a Roddy. Roddy. You remember Roddy? The black brother there, the black slim youth there. Oh gosh, man. Roddy is a wicked baller.
Roddy Thomas, you attack?
Roddy Thomas is a singer.
No, he's a baller, Roddy Thomas.
I want to play ball too.
Yeah, but I don't attack.
Well, if I Roddy Thomas him name.
No, he's a younger youth. Roddy Thomas is a younger youth than we are.
Yeah, that him young. In them time, there was a young, beautiful baller, man.
Yeah, man. Make up your check with
praise. Oh, I had went and trained with Dwayne Park too, you know.
Yeah, Ken Rose.
Yeah, me and Ken Rose go school, but Ken Rose I go on somewhere that's me just walk away.
So
because he never want me.
Which school that you used to go, Neville?
We go Shetula Park, we go All Saints, we go Grantham College.
Okay, you do go Grantham. Enough man, we do go Grantham, yeah.
Yeah, we go Boystown, we go Stratford. Yeah. After I get expelled from All Saints, for fling pure big stone off for the teacher. All Saints was a bad school, and a pure spanglers come All Saints, you know.
Yeah.
Boy, you look like
I was in class.
You look like
I was
good.
Johnny Osborne and Jawais for Tippertone were my classmates. Those guys were my classmates. Yeah, man. But as I said, if I deal with Panchy and Leroy, them guys used to hold the defense.
But Panchy used to keep goal one time, though.
Yeah, because we had lost our goalkeeper.
Who was the goalkeeper?
And him just
Original goalie again. I don't remember his name.
he was from Duane Park.
Okay.
He came from Duane Park. And then we got another goalkeeper from as a matter of fact, Carl Dawkins was Annandale United first goalkeeper. And when Dreads farm, Carl Dawkins' brother came and played with us, and he was a goalkeeper. You know, one big family, you know.
Yeah. Anyway, Neville, as simple as you take it, you know. We're there for now, although you're saying I have not much to talk about. Almost 3 hours over there.
Quite the contrary.
Eh?
Yo.
Him come and say,
Yeah.
You remember him say that in the beginning?
Yeah, the man lively up the place, man. May I tell the man, say, once you start talking, it go flow like a river.
Yeah.
Because a Pembroke set up. Once you think about Pembroke, I just vibe.
I never ask him much question at all.
Yo, remember say, when you talk about girls, but you don't know the girls them. For the time, no girls not there, man. When I come to Pembroke and Pembroke light up and everybody cutting them lawn and everything. You have 5 Don that live in Pembroke, and I tell you, say, no man can get a Don if him not up to standard, because Don Hunt, Don Morgan, Don Scott, and hey, 2 more Don, they don't remember them name. If you remember Neville Stoddart, you remember Neville Stoddart?
Yeah, man.
And Richard and John.
Yeah.
They were players in Covey.
Team.
Yeah. Neville Stoddart was with Don Scott. Pretty girl too. Don Morgan, exclusive. Don Hunt. Oh man.
Oh,
you could walk around Pembroke and there are like 5 parties in Pembroke and all of them full. By the time you start running around and say, oh, Pembroke nice to rot it, all of them start migrate. All of them them just gone.
and I know say that's the thing. A lot of migration take place in the 70s and 80s where Pembroke is.
But Marvally girls replace all of them. When Marvally girls find out say all of the pretty girls them gone, them just come in and start capture.
Rock and come in.
Yeah. It was nice because Pembroke was real a nice place. I tell you, man, so many memories. You know?
The best of everything, my friend.
Yes,
a melting pot.
The way I think of Pembroke level, because we have to look for one it up, you know, because after I left there, you know, and the whole of my, well, we know me have work for tomorrow, man, and we know Phil have work, so.
Yeah.
So, what do you think of Pembroke? What you remember the most when you think about Pembroke?
Boy, I remember, you know, walking up Annandale Avenue, you know, and thief all birdie milk, you know. And take off all them bread off of him column, you know.
What do you mean? The bread man and the milk man left it outside?
Yes, man. I mean, Ashabo and them man, they go up Annandale, I'll kill or feel it too. Because we don't care who for milk we are moving, you know.
The milk have to move.
And when we're done with that, during the day, all of the Julian East Indian tree them get raided. Because all of the big people them gone to work.
You talk about the milk we used to just leave in the box level. The milk they talk.
Yeah, man. Yeah, man. Milkman, come and leave the milk right at the gate, man. And the bread man leave the bread right on the column, man.
Yeah.
Good place. Right. Place was beautiful, brethren.
Yeah, man. That I went Pembroke.
Violence and them things they never did it.
No.
Pure respectable people did move up there.
Yeah, man. I just niceness.
Middle class families, you know.
Yeah.
See, that's why you guys go Calabar and all them kind of school, you know, uptown youth them. Because we was some uptown knife and fork dread, you know. We were classified as some knife and fork dread, you know.
Yeah. Because an association with Pembroke.
Yeah. Uptown boy them and
you know, Pembroke was known in the upper circles.
So let me ask you something, Neville. Last question I ask you, and then I ask you for your closing remark. What do you think make Pembroke special?
What made Pembroke special was our parents. Our parents made that move for us and take us to a better place.
Mm-hmm.
Because all of us come from downtown, somewhere downtown. All of us, none of us was uptown. Somewhere downtown we all came from.
That is true. That is true.
Looking at better life.
Yeah, our parents made the right choice. I hear one of you guys say, "Oh, your father, him applied for the 3-bedroom, but him couldn't get it.
Yeah.
And him had to settle for the 2-bedroom.
Yeah.
And I say, oh boy, my father, he never even applied. It was given to him on a platter. Because it's just who we know.
Yeah.
He was working with BJ Anna.
Contact something.
Yeah, and BJ Anna was the first person to import air conditioning and refrigeration into Jamaica. And my father was the accountant there. And he just gave him a farm and said, hey, it's a house business. And my mother just take it over and just pay that. It was $25.
Pound, £25, never. That's a year. Been to talk about
Virgin.
that. Yeah.
Virgin, me never have no say, no dollar now run them there. Yes, you're damn right. £25, you're damn right, son.
Pound,
yeah, man.
Pound, shilling and pence when we start primary school. Pound, shilling and pence were around it.
Yeah, it was £25. You're right, man.
Yeah. The dollar come in afterwards, I remember. Yeah.
And the time that the Queen still have the rain.
Yeah, you're right. The parents make a move for it because right town my parents used to live.
Yeah.
Live at 16 Ray Street. Them talk about that all the while. Right beside prison, right side of GP.
When I pass through Raytown for my bicycle and the man them say, hey, come here. And me a man say, who want the pedal, you know. And a pure big stone. Pure big stone after me. We just pump up that and gone.
Yeah, man. Turbo chipping.
Yeah.
Yes, Prince.
Yeah, man. So before we close out, I say after 11 and over there for almost 3 hours Neville. You make my
like a minute
skill because some of them conversations, I just tell you up front, so I forgot put it behind the paywall and everything we have to put out up front. Right. You want to say a piece. I mean, more I say a piece. Even if I just we are say it, you have to say a piece. Yeah, that's why I say.
Anyhow, you want to edit, son. It's all good, man.
Yeah, man. More I say a piece without taking out no piece.
See there.
Come in, we have a piece ready.
Peace.
But anyway, Neville, Napthali, any closing remark before we close this out?
Well, all I can say now, I wish you all the best, Prince. And I love what you're doing. And a million like me out there, they would love what you're doing. So, continue, son. And if you ever have to call on me again, I'll be here.
Definitely will. And Andre, any closing remarks before we close out?
Yeah, well, you listen, Napti, I was left speechless. If you notice,
this man steal my words, Jellica. I said things I said.
Yeah.
Continue, Andre.
Continue.
I just had to listen because, listen, Neville Napthali was a man who, when it comes to Pembroke, is a loyalist. Because I remember Curry and Cocomalt and Horseface beating apart up Calbeck Avenue, trying to get to Francis with Neville Napthali behind them with a loss. Because them come try chuck some badness when Leeds United are play and Neville have to make them leave the zone. So we know when we have play a match and a guy come try test we have the bucketive of the elder them. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
and so Neville Napthali was a man of respect and regard from times. So it was a pleasure to be a part of the conversation. Well, I don't know if I was a part of the conversation. I was more listening to the conversation because I was spellbound.
Yeah.
So, respect, Neville.
Yes, Dre. Blessed love.
And Phil, any closing remark before we close this out?
As I said, my friend, I already have this plan. I said, boy, I'll be speechless for say something, brother, man. Because I tell you the truth. It's a one for the ages.
Some bombshell dropped tonight, yeah?
Yeah, man. Listen. Listen, trust and believe when me tell you say it was a pleasure entertaining the eye during the work week. Believe you me. This one, listen, this one is worth the wait and it's worth the time.
Yeah, man.
Yeah.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, man, it was a pleasure having you, Neville.
Hey, you know something? You see when I hear your voice, I thought it was this guy with name Stats. You know Stats?
Yeah, man.
Stagger. He used to live right on Pembroke Drive. He play for Green Spark and them way there.
Yeah, man. Yeah.
Hey, no two man can have such an identical voice.
That's right.
and laughter. You have everything like Stats. You know? I thought it was Stats on the program, you know.
Yeah.
And I called Stats and asked him, so wait, Stats, are you up on the program? And him said, no. I met him say, all right, you have to hook up and listen to this program, man. A guy on it. I could have swear say you. Because every gesture way you do.
Yeah.
It's Stats me here.
Yeah.
So like I have to recruit
right, yeah, man.
Yeah, well, we're going to get him on the program for confuse us some more.
We're going to get him for come here attack. So, yeah, it's a Pembroke man.
Yeah, we're going to get him on the program and confuse us some more. You're not going to know which one we attack.
Is a encyclopedia that too for the football and everything.
No, man, we'll tell him.
Man.
I'm going to talk to you tomorrow. Send him number. We'll get him.
Yeah, definitely. Yeah, him up on the Facebook, you know. Him up Ragaroy. Ragaroy Judah.
Yeah, man.
If you go on it, you get him.
Tomorrow you give me them link there. Tomorrow you give me later.
All right.
Tomorrow you give me them link there. Anyway, Neville,
Yes, man.
Downer, Andre, Taylor Danville, Philip.
Yes, sir.
Any. Thank you for coming in tonight. This has been a blast. This is one for the ages, as I gotta say.
Yeah, man. Definitely. Definitely.
Yeah, man.
So
Jerry,
yeah.
we're not even there to think about edit. Because I say if I release this on John Public, them supposed to weird.
Well, I'm going to make your Andre listen back and we can decide amongst yourself and decide.
No.
You know what?
Right, Jelly, make us roll it.
I'm going to make us hear it and we decide. Here, Andre, I'm going to send it to you and we can decide. And, you know what? Just put it out.
No, man.
Decide. We can decide amongst
Yo,
yourself.
the thing fluid, man. The thing fluid like Messi today. It's a double face and Messi with it.
That's why I was smart enough. I'm going to make us hear it back and then we can decide and say, all right. And then decide to let it go. So,
yo, you have to link me up again, Prince, man, because with them talk about certain people, you know?
We know that, man.
We know that. That's why we said some of the conversation.
That's evident.
If we put behind the paid wall and never. Somebody want to say, all right, never. This one is definitely behind the paid wall. I would just talk. But everything, you know. You see me, I said to you. So.
Yes.
But anyway, as I said, this has been a blast. Me thank all of you for coming. And I'd now let's leave them program here, leave them thing here. But in the words of the great Baba Fire and the bar, Pembroke. Remember that
every time.
Remember that?
Sure. Because you don't know how me the desperate to play for Pembroke in my lord. For dreads.
Yeah.
Hey, peace within thy walls and love within thy policies.
Yeah, man. Bless.
Yes, my brother. Said speed.
Bless. Have a good night, my brother. And God bless the whole way. Our Jah, Rastafari, bless the whole way.
Right. Every time.
And God bless Pembroke. Our Jah bless Pembroke. Same way. When I stop saying nothing. See it? And we talk. Thank you, Neville. Andre, thank you. Thank you, Phil. Bless.
Yeah, man. That's nothing, man. Blessings one and all.
Yeah, man. Cool.
We link up, Dre.
Yeah, man.
Ah.
Cool.
Yes, Napthali.
Yes, Prince.
Yeah, man. Cool. We talk, Neville.
Bless you, my brother.
Yeah, man. Cool. Bless.
All right.
Thanks for listening to Pembroke Memories podcast. And remember to give us all the support you can on whatever social media platform you are listening. A special thanks to my production manager, Kyle Prince, who takes care of everything involved in getting the podcast out every week. And without him, I would not be able to do what I love doing every week, having memorable conversation about Pembroke. Thanks.